Yeah.
Well, in relation to all the conflicts that are going on right now, obviously covered by the news internationally, there's a comment here looking for a response.
Sure.
How can an educated person in this day and age believe in, as this person puts, fairy tales? I believe in science and empirical evidence, not the fantasy world of religion. Religion has been a source of war, hatred, death, and destruction throughout history. Stop believing in myths. All religions are based on lies and hunger for power. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
So millions of people are living a lie.
Right.
You know, if you think religion is a source of violence and evil and destruction, and religious people are nothing but a bunch of fairy tale believers who ultimately do evil and bloodshed, try the secular ones. Try the secular ones. Violence is innately inherently human reality. If you look at the 20th century, the perpetrators of Holocaust, the First and Second World War, 125 million people were killed in the 20th century. It is the bloodiest century of the human history. The number of people who were killed in the 20th century is at least 10 times more than the 19th century. Not that we became more violent, but technology enabled us to destroy in larger scales. If you look at the perpetrators of this massacre, after massacre, genocides and Holocaust, it wasn't religious people. It was children of Nietzsche, people who believed that God is dead. For the most part, it was secular people who were doing that. So Stalin, Lenin, who killed millions of people in Russia, they were not religious people either. I think these kind of essentialist claims that religion is this, and those who are not religious is that, that's not my way of thinking. I think this is something that intellectually we have to resist. It's very common in our society. Essentialism. To think that Islam is this, all women are this, all men is this, all feminists are this. The life doesn't work that way. Essentialism doesn't work in reality. There is very little black and white. But there are so many rainbow colors and gray area in our living. I just disagree with the basic premise of the question. I don't know what else I can say.
No, I think that's valid.
And I really categorically reject to see science and religion as in conflict with one another. I think to me this is mixing oranges and apples. Religion is a whole different framework, a different kind of scholarship, a different kind of knowledge, and science is again sacred in Islam. Studying science is an act of worship. Through science that only you can know God. That's why many of the scientific inventions took place in the Muslim world, because it's very much in line with Islamic theology. But to think science and religion are competitors, they are mutually exclusive, to me, really not understanding what are these two realities are.